Good morning, I'm Rain Man, and this is Spiguyver Backpacking. We're joining you today out here on the Eagle Rock Loop in central Arkansas, and you're probably looking around and asking yourself, where's Spiguyver? Well, we came out to the trail Thursday evening, me and a couple of my friends, Sean, aka Rookie, and Otis, and Mark wasn't able to get off of work and join us, so we camped at the trailhead last night. We're going to hike about 10 miles today and meet up with Spiguyver later on down the trail. He'll be with us for the rest of the trip. But he asked if I go ahead and do the intro and maybe show you guys what you're missing while he's not here. This morning, you're missing some rain. I don't know if you'll be able to see out there. Probably not, but it is still dark and it's raining. I got up a little early, decided to come over, shoot this little intro, make a cup of coffee, just get up and moving, and I decided to do it in the dry. So I'm gonna get everything, get it packed up, and we'll hit the trail. We'll bring you guys along. Let's go.
All right, so we're up here on top of the first mountain. It's a good little climb. You get 700-800 feet over about half a mile, 3/4 of a mile to get up here on top. And you can see we're up here on the top, and you can see the valley down below. Let me get over here on these guys. The colors are just starting to turn. If the sun was out, I think you'd really see it. And it's just really cool up here on top with the clouds sitting down in the valley and the views around us. Despite the rain and everything, it's still really awesome up here. All right, so we're up here on top of the Eagle Rock Vista. You can see it's pretty cloudy out. It's been raining all day. The wind's really whipping up here on top right now. I guess it probably in the mid to upper 40s. Just finally stopped raining. It's been raining on us pretty much non-stop all day since we started. About 7 miles in. Just came up here to the Vista to kind of show you the view. There's not a lot of it right now. It's still really cool though. If the sun was out, you'd probably get some nice fall colors starting to change. Probably a week early on all that, but just you know, showing you. Sean, Otis is way back there somewhere. He's struggling today, but it's been a good day despite the weather, despite all that. We're probably another, I'd say, 2 miles to camp, and then Mark will be joining us here in a couple hours. Do some dinner, hang out tonight. I'm sure he'll probably join you guys and update you with his end of it.
Hey guys, so right now I am driving. I'm on the road. I'm about an hour and a half into a 5+ hour drive. I'm going to meet Rain Man and a couple of his friends, and we're gonna go hit the Eagle Rock Loop again. They're already out there. They went out last night, they spent the night, and so today they're hiking. I think Rain Man is filming, and if so, we're gonna have that included in here so you guys get to see that section. Then I'm joining up with them tonight. Should get there about time for dinner, and then spending 2 days on the trail. It's been raining for 2 to 3 days out here, just like last time. Those river crossings, the creek crossings, may be a little bit treacherous. Fortunately, we're going to find out pretty soon, because the area that we were not able to cross last time when we had to do the off-trail route finding will be early tomorrow. So we'll find out. All right, guys, let's get there. All right, guys, so I made it to the trailhead. It is just about 5 o'clock, a little after 5. And I've got, I don't know, about 3-4 miles to get to where I think they're camping at. If they changed their mind and went somewhere else, there was going to be a note at the trail junction about 1.7 miles. So I've got this spur trail, which is 1.7 miles to the main Eagle Rock loop. So we've got to go up this. I was a little bit worried on the drive up. The rivers, all the creeks that I had come over were really, really swollen and really high. But if you look down there, there's a little culvert and a little stream, and it's flowing just a little bit. It's not even it's not raging at all. So maybe we're gonna get lucky and this will be a good trip and we won't have to worry about too many of these crossings. All right, well, I'm gonna go hit the trail, see if I can catch up with these guys. Let's go. All right, so right up here is the trail junction, and just so that I know I'm going the right way, there are arrows on the ground and high mark. So that's the direction I'm headed. All right, so the trail is right down there, and walking through, I saw something over here. Look at this. Somebody left their sleeping bag out here. And then if you look up this way, there's something orange over there. There's more white trash up that way. And then there's trash in the fire pit. I mean, come on, people, pick your stuff up. If you brought it in, take it out with you. I see some tarps up there in the woods. Looks like that's the spot.
Starting to get a little exposed up there. Yeah, it's a little windy. I'd seen Stacy's post or something about a leak or something. We got a good price. Right in that ballpark. They got. What, margarita? Sure. Okay. Well, you don't have to make it.
I gotta wait till I got dinner done. Hey guys, thanks for coming along tonight. So I am here in the hammock. I've got into camp tonight, and it was a little bit dark. It was starting to get dark. Got set up, got everything ready to go, and then went over and had dinner. I had the chicken and waffles from Outdoor Pantry. Super good. Definitely something I'll be ordering again. And then one of the other guys had the chicken pot pie. I had not even heard of it yet. I guess it's new on their site. So they had that, and I got a chance to try it, and it was really good. It will be going in my cart for sure. Check it out. I'm in a new hammock tonight, and dude, I'm going to be staying super warm. I've got my favorite quilts in here. This is my Underground Quilts 20 degree set, probably the most versatile set that I've got. But I'm in a new hammock, first time having it out, super comfortable, super economical. I will show you guys this thing tomorrow and talk about how well I sleep in it tonight. But right now, it's bedtime. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning. So we've got breakfast going. Rayman's over here eating his breakfast. Sean's got his over behind us doing his thing. I've got some expired paleo meals to go stuff here. It expired like a year ago. I'll give that a try. And then doing espresso. I've already done 3 shots this morning. Time for me to do another shot. What I'm using is coffee that was sent to me by Chip, one of their great viewers, subscribers to the channel. Sent this coffee. I ground it up, did an espresso grind. It's some Alderwood smoked coffee out of Seattle, and it is good stuff. What'd you guys
No, it was amazing. I'm not a espresso guy. You guys have already heard me say how many times I'm not a great big coffee guy. That stuff was awesome. Thanks, Chip.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do up a cup right now. Show you guys what's involved with this. So I've already got the coffee loaded in there. And so it's about a 30-second process of just pumping this till it starts going out, and then doing one pump per second. Takes about 30 seconds. And that's the result. A great little shot of espresso. And that coffee is perfect for the espresso. Let me add some water to this, see if it's gonna work or not. I don't know, it's freeze dried, right? So shelf life should be longer than what it says on here.
No, I think we brought plenty of food.
We'll find out. Oh, I've got plenty of food too. This one's been sitting on the shelf for a while, obviously.
Yeah, that's what I cleared the shelf off with this trip.
All right, I'll let that sit. See what it does. Didn't sleep too bad last night. Got about, I don't know, probably 8 hours of sleep off and on. I fell asleep really quick, woke up in the middle of the night, and didn't feel like I could fall back asleep, so I watched some Netflix, and then probably about 3 o'clock or so went back to sleep and woke up, I don't know, sometime between 6 and 7, right as it was getting light. This is the spot where we camped when Beekeeper was with us last time. Just a very cool place with these cliffs right here along the creek. All right, so we've come to the first real crossing of the day here on this river. Not too bad. Definitely not what it was the last time I was out here. So we'll get wet, but it's not gonna be one where we get swept away, which is good. Not bad. So this is actually one of the areas that I didn't get to see last time we were out here, and it's one of the more beautiful areas. It's the winding stair area, and it actually circles around, goes around the corner, and there's some pretty good cliffs with some really nice little swimming holes. A little too chilly today to really partake in the water, but man, this is awesome. Nice little. That opens up a little bit too.
This is almost like bring your wife, because this is like a mile and a half from that little trailhead, you know. You could definitely camp here, hang out here.
Right here is probably one of the most awesome spots of this entire trail, and I did not get to see it last time. You've got the cliffs right up there behind me. You've got a deep blue pool right here, right up the river. There are some rapids up that way that are just really nice, but I mean, man, look at the color of this water. I don't know if you can see the fish swimming around in there. They're a pretty good sized fish, but man, so awesome. So even though it has been raining here the last couple of days, rained overnight, this water level is so different than what it was 2 years ago when Beekeeper, Rain Man, and I were out here. If you look at this area right here where I am, this was the crossing that was way too dangerous, way too deep. We ended up climbing over those rocks there, climbing up this hill, trying to find a path that was gonna work. We couldn't find one. So right over there where those rocks are, there's actually a little stream that comes out. And that's where we headed up into the woods and followed that creek and kind of made our own trail. But this was probably pretty close to being up to where I am right now with water flowing. So you can see just how deep that would actually make it. And it was running really, really hard. Today's gonna be a walk in the park compared. So right over there, you can see those guys are over there. That is where the crossing actually is, so that's where I'm headed. I don't know where they all went. Is there one still up in front? I don't know. It's possible. All right, guys, so I don't know where these other guys are. They're probably behind me a little bit. I was checking some things out. They were checking some things out. But I decided I'd stop, get a cup of coffee. Swift Cup, Kenyan Nairi. Really good cup of coffee here. So I'm just waiting for this to warm up a little bit. Doesn't need to be boiling, just warm enough that I can enjoy a cup of coffee. I'll have this, hang out. When they pass by, I'll jump back on the trail with them. But Swift Cup, great for out on the trail. Really good cup of coffee. Beautiful trail today. Beautiful. Yeah. What's that?
You're gonna reenact it? Water. Here we go. Oh, Chris Bell again. Let me get some water.
So we just stopped at the Albert Pike recreation area, and you know, they have picnic tables there, so we went ahead and utilized the picnic tables and cooked up some lunch. You know, on a cooler day, stopping and taking a break and actually cooking up something warm. You know, I stopped earlier and had a cup of coffee, really picked the spirits up, but then stopping and having, I had the chicken and fried rice from Outdoor Pantry. One of my favorite lunch meals. It's smaller, but really good. That and their Thai chicken soup those are probably two of my favorites for like a lunch thing when it's a cooler day. So if you guys get the chance, try one of those out, go for it. Especially, you know, midday, start getting a little bit worn out, take a break, recharge, refresh, get some energy, and then hit the trail, ready to go again. Pretty awesome right here. You've got this huge rock wall, and then down at the bottom, there is just a crack in the wall that the water just pours right out of. We hiked past quite a few pretty decent campsites, but we wanted to get down this way a little bit further. And so right now, Rain Man and Sean are down that way, I don't know what, 100 yards. Yeah. And they've got kind of the campsite set up. That's where we'll probably go hang out, have our margaritas, our happy hour from Packy Gourmet, and then do the do dinners and stuff down there. But Otis and I decided we were going to set up down here, and here's why. That's where I'm set up. Yeah. Pretty awesome. This is the view pretty much from my hammock right here. Tough to beat that. So we're all just kind of chilling. We got our camps all set up. And right down here, we've got the happy hour pieces going on. Making up some margaritas around the way. We got some special water. This is tequila. Makes it good. And so we got a nice setup here. We've got the fire pit. We won't be using it, but somebody will. We've got Tostitos. We've got some smashed chips over there. And yeah, it's gonna be good. If you guys haven't had these, man, the queso is really good. The pico de gallo is amazing. Black bean dip, I actually liked it. They used to have a chorizo black bean dip that I really liked. This one's okay. It's got some cheese in there and stuff, so it's good. But these two are awesome. And of course, you can't go wrong with that.
Packy Gourmet, if you see this, we need flavored margaritas.
I've been saying that.
Margaritas.
I've been saying that for a while.
We've been telling them. We would personally keep them in business.
I think we already do.
Over, and they would never know you made this up out of a pack.
They'd be like, this
Yeah.
is amazing.
Yeah, here, look. I mean, a big chunk of jalapeno
Look at
and
that thing.
tomatoes.
I mean, that is
good.
That stuff, really good. Hey, look at this. Not broken chips.
Mm-hmm.
2 days into a hike. No broken chips.
Mine's not looking so good.
The ones I carried. It's good stuff.
Dude, if you threw in a little hot sauce or something with this stuff.
Look inside of there.
Where'd you put my hot sauce up, Mark?
Good morning. So I'm laying here. I'm in that hammock that I brought out, the really cheap, economical hammock. It is the Ridge Outdoor Gear Pinnacles Lay Flat Hammock. I mean, it is an 11-foot by 58 1.7D ripstop type material. Just a pretty well put together, very comfortable hammock. And I had no problem getting a great night's sleep last night. I think I got about 10 hours of sleep last night. I got up early this morning, got some breakfast, got some coffee. I'm just kind of laying here. Everyone's still down doing breakfast. But I wanted to show you guys my view from my hammock. I mean, that's not bad, is it? I mean, not a bad place to set up your hammock. I've got the sound of the water that I had all night long. Man, this has been a pretty good trip. The weather it's been overcast and a little bit cooler, but that's been great for hiking. It hasn't been bad for sleeping at all. I've got that 20-degree quilt set, my underground quilts. And after the trip that Beekeeper, Rainman, and I did 2 years ago out here, I came prepared for cold. And so I've been super comfortable. Yeah, I'm carrying a little bit more weight. That's not a problem. But I've been comfortable and happy, and this has been really good. Slept good. I've been really impressed with this hammock, especially at the price point. I think right now it's listed at like under $50, and that's with the suspension. Pretty hard to beat. And it's got a couple of things on it that I'll do another video just specifically on this hammock so you guys get to see and know a little bit more about it. But there are a couple of things you could swap out and make it a little bit lighter and a little bit better in my opinion. But for what it is, man, it's pretty dang nice. Last night for dinner, I had the Paleo Meals to Go bedrock beef chili, which I've had before, and it's actually a pretty good meal. What I did, so the last time I had it was when Dylan and I were out on the Ozark Highlands Trail, and I noted that it needed like a base. It needed something to kind of tie it all together. It was a lot of individual pieces. The spices were pretty good, a whole lot better than what they had been years ago, but it was missing just something. And so what I did was I added tomato powder to it, and it changed it completely. We passed it around and ate that, and everybody thought it was really good. So definitely something to keep on your radar if you're looking for clean meals and little additions. You can really make it stand out. Do whatever works for you. We also had the Packet Gourmet Happy Hour. So the queso, the bean dip, the pico, and the margaritas. Always a great thing to take on a trip. Morale booster. Everyone was like, wow, we're out backpacking and we've got this. This is pretty cool. So yeah, it's just been awesome. You know, food, good hiking, good equipment, scenery like this. Hard to beat a trip like this. Man, this has just been good. I needed to get out. Work, I started a new job, and so I've been busy with that. And so I haven't been able to get out here like I wanted to. And so it was great to get out this weekend.
So I don't want.
No.
I think we're leaving earlier than we did yesterday.
Thanks, sir.
Got some of the fall colors popping, coming through here at the falls. It's one of the reasons we picked this weekend. We were trying to get out here to catch the colors of fall. Not quite as vibrant as we had hoped they'd be, but it's still pretty nice.
Water falling from the trees, man.
So one of the snacks I've been using on the last few trips is this stuff, this Wild Zora organic fruit snacks. And it is just slices of fruit. This one is oranges, pears, and figs. And it's awesome. They've all been really, really good. This is kind of going to be one of my go-tos from now on. I'm going to order a bunch of these because they are just super, super tasty. Good pick-me-up, light, and just good. Alright guys, so we are coming down the last hill, about to cross the last crossing, and we will be finished with this trip. It's been a good one. Get out here with Rain Man, Otis, and Sean, and just had a great time out on the Eagle Rock Loop. You know, a lot better than the last time I was out here as far as weather and just conditions. Well, didn't make it over that one dry, but that's okay. All right guys, thanks for checking this out. Thanks for coming along with us. I'll see you guys down the trail.